What's up guys, Everything Apple Pro here, and Apple just dropped iOS 9.2 Beta 2. So in this video, like usual, just going to talk about what's new, what's changed, how's the performance, and I'll just give you a little bit more information about iOS 9.2. Now I also wanted to talk about the iOS 9.1 jailbreak in general. I haven't really been mentioning that because as of last week, we no longer have the ability to downgrade back to 9.0.2. So officially, there's no jailbreak for the current version, or no way to jailbreak at all. And I wanted to give you guys a little bit more insight on that. Now, iOS 9.2 just dropped. It's a massive update though, 1.4 gigabytes for my iPhone 6s. And the surprising thing is, for the size, there really wasn't much to back it up feature-wise. In fact, I didn't notice a single thing that's changed throughout the OS. Now, there is an official change log, and most of it is bug fixes. So some issues have been resolved with pairing and unpairing the Apple Watch, syncing music to the Apple Watch as well. An issue that was impacting audio quality when playing audio over USB in some car stereos, and a bug with iCloud keychain. Pretty much the pop-up that would come all the time where you would say no, and errors in setting up the iCloud keychain. And there's one new feature. It's possible to dismiss the Safari view controller with an edge swipe. So the pop-up you get in Safari when using the built-in browser, you no longer have to use the done button up here. You can now just swipe down and it will dismiss that. So no more annoying having to click the done button up there. So that's the only feature. I couldn't show you a single new feature. I looked for new wallpapers, some other things, and I wasn't able to find anything. But as we know, iOS 9.2 has some small changes to the music application. The sizes of these guys are smaller. The actual logo that the music's on your phone is a little bit different. You know, very, very minor stuff. There's been some work done in Safari, the built-in Safari browser for certain applications, some new features added there, but really nothing much. 9.2 is an evolutionary update. So far, nothing big. iOS 8.2 back in the day was a pretty big deal. This, not so much. So besides that, how's the performance? Well, Geekbench after and before updating. Let's see, before first. So this is before on 9.2 beta 1, 2540, 4447, and this was worse than iOS 9.1. So after updating, here's what I got. 2527, 4379. It got worse. Yeah, just a little bit worse. I don't know why. Performance, it doesn't seem to have gotten any better. Now, I'll just show you guys against 9.1 right here. Hop into Geekbench. So this is what we're looking at. 9.1 and 9.2 beta 2. So, not something I'd be wanting to update right now. Obviously, it is still in beta, so you won't notice a massive difference regardless. But the lag difference on the iPhone 6s on beta 2, when entering the side app switcher view, there was a massive lag earlier on iOS 9.1 for me, especially when entering 3D Touch. The animations just were very stiff, and I've shown you guys already, but I'll just show you real quick. So there's a stutter that's very evident. Right here it's so smooth. Right here it's really, really bad. So this is 9.1 and this is 9.2 beta 2 on the left. Take a look at this. So stutter, no stutter. It's very, very smooth. So definitely resolve those animations. So you guys already know iOS 9 can no longer be jailbroken, the newest version that is. So if you guys are on 9.1, there's no way to jailbreak at all. Previously, you could downgrade. Now the downgrade period is closed. But is there any hope? And I got to tell you, right now it's looking pretty grim. There are no teams that have actively said they are working on a new jailbreak. Pretty much it's just slowed down right now. Everyone was focusing on the earlier version of iOS 9, and now that that's patched, it really isn't clear who's working on it right now. Sometimes teams could pop up out of nowhere and release a jailbreak, but at this point in time, no one's really said that they are. Now, the other news is Zerodium, the zero-day exploit, the people that were offering $1 million reward, apparently someone has claimed that reward. Pretty much, someone has created a jailbreak that can be remotely activated through either a text message or Safari browser, and they can get into the phone and control the phone using that exploit. Now, that's not necessarily for a jailbreak, but it could be. Now, the person that purchased this exploit is now going to resell it to either the government or a Fortune 500 company, and they're going to use it for their own dirty acts or whatever they're going to do with it. It's just freaking crazy that someone accomplished that on this latest version of iOS 9, and Apple doesn't even know what it is. They don't know what they have to fix or work on, so hopefully that won't be used with the law to get into people's phone, because Apple's actually expressed their security concerns, and they said that they wouldn't be unlocking phones for law enforcement. They even were taken to court for it, and they won't bow down and do it. So whatever happens with that, you guys can be guaranteed we will see no jailbreak as a result. But it's just crazy that someone's found that exploit and claimed $1 million as a reward. So I thought that was interesting. Now, I also wanted to say that iOS 10.2 is likely to be released in under 2 weeks, because the iPad Pro is actually going to be available for pre-order on November 11th. Apple will probably want to release it before then to prepare iOS in general to accommodate such a larger display. But overall, iOS 10.2 Beta 2 is here. Sadly, not much I could share with you guys feature-wise, but hopefully the next beta will have a little bit more exciting features inside. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Have a great day, and stay tuned for iOS 9.2 final release. Peace.